नमस्कार, मैं हूं राजनंदनी शर्मा और आप देख रहे हैं एमएटीवी। हर हफ्ते की तरह इस हफ्ते भी मैं आपके लिए वीकली राउंडअप में ढेर सारे इवेंट्स और प्रोग्राम्स लेकर आई हूं। यूके में भारतीयों की कैसी हलचल रही, भारतीयों ने क्या कुछ यहां किया और क्या कुछ यूके में हुआ, आइए जानते हैं। बिना देरी के शुरू करते हैं मेरा पहला इवेंट। साउथ वुडफोर्ड लंदन में दिवाली सेलिब्रेशन और बर्थडे ऑफ होली मदर, ये दोनों चीजें सेलिब्रेट की गई। वहां पर काफी लोग मौजूद रहे, एमपीज आए, मेयर आए, उन्होंने काफी कुछ वहां लोगों से कहा और काफी क्लासिकल परफॉर्मेंसेस भी हुई। आइए देखते हैं क्या कुछ हुआ उस इवेंट में और कैसा रहा पूरा इवेंट।
We will now embark upon a period of universal prayer and a brief period of meditation for 2 minutes.
I am very delighted to welcome all of you to the Diwali celebration and the birthday celebration of Holy Mother. We are very privileged to have all of you with us today. We are very grateful to you for your continuous support for last 29 years. Diwali celebrate is the victory of good over evil and the glory light over darkness. Tomo Shoma's birthday, I'm not going to talk about Holy Mother message. Reverend Swami Sharma Maharaj and other speakers will discuss. But one thing we can tell, Holy Mother, she has no barriers. We used to say, Gondi Bhanga Ma. So that means she has no any barriers. She is Divine Mother of all of us.
All of you to say that values and the message of Diwali to the society in general. I hope, and if we all adapt those, I think then we will have peace in the world. That's what is needed today, that we follow the teachings of our forefathers, the teachings and the messages of our holy saints, that we are all equal and we need to work towards peace And once you have a peace, then prosperity will come itself.
Got a head in a cloud, I'm feeling up in love. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Oh, going to shine like all you shine. All I need is a taste. All I need is a time. All I know I can is inside. Open your eyes, open your
ঘন ঘন রে পরশে ইঞ্জি ঘন ঘন রে পরশে ইঞ্জি ঘন ঘন রে পরশে
Ram Krishna, Ram Krishna, Jaya Jaya Ram Krishna, 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 Ram Krishna, Jaya Ram, Ram Krishna, Jaya Ram, Ram Krishna, Jaya
Good evening, I'm Councillor Josna Islam, Mayor of Redbridge. Here I'm celebrating the Holy Mother with the Vivekananda Human Centre, London. Here they're also celebrating Diwali. There's lots of children, parents, family celebrating together, and I'm here with them celebrating this auspicious event. Thank you so much.
A real privilege to come here on the joint celebration of Diwali, which is a festival of lights, and the birthday of Holy Mother. And I spoke at the time about the lessons that she teaches us all, no matter what religion we are. That is, you do not seek always to take the fault from the other person, but look rather to take the fault from yourself. And that is repeated through all religions. So it was a huge pleasure to be here, and also, as I said, for Diwali. And also for this centre, the Vivekananda Centre. I've been here before on a number of occasions, and it's very important, the good that you do in the community, the good that they do with families. I love all the performances of the young children. Gosh, some of them so small, I don't think I could ever have done anything like their performances, singing. It's a wonderful, joyous occasion, and I wish the very, very best for the Vivekananda Family Centre, and also joyous celebrations for Diwali and Holy Mother's birthday.
Human Center, which has been conducting this program for the last 29 years, this will be soon completing 30 years, is a wonderful attempt to spell out the message of three great personalities of the 19th century, Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Ma Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda, as well as the eternal festivals of Diwali and other events, Holi and other. These represent the spirit, the victory of spirit over matter. That's very important. As Samuel Huntington said, that it is a clash of civilizations that we see in the world, but that's wrong. That's not a right interpretation of history. It's the progressive victory of spirit over matter that all the great saints, prophets preached, including Sri Ramakrishna, Buddha, Jesus, and all the prophets. They always spoke of the victory of spirit over matter, and that constitutes real progress in civilization, as Vivekananda said. That is the central message of Swami Vivekananda, which is being which Ramsa and others try to express through these events, through the cultural events, through all the different speeches that are organized here. The eternal message of different prophets, especially Sri Ramakrishna Swami Vivekananda and Holy Mother Sharda Devi, whose celebration we are celebrating, they spoke of eternal values, the values that will save civilization, the eternal light, which is symbolic of the Diwali festival. Diwali is a victory of light over darkness. The ignorance that is causing all the chaos in this world, to inculcate a spirit of warmth, peace and harmony is the main aim of these events. So I wish and congratulate the Vivekananda Human Center for organizing these wonderful events 3 times a year, sometimes 4 times, so that the people belonging to different ethnicities, religions and communities gather together here in a spirit of warmth, peace and enlighten themselves with the eternal message.
बढ़ते हैं हमारे अगले प्रोग्राम की तरफ। तो ये जो प्रोग्राम है ये है एक रेस्टोरेंट की ओपनिंग। कोर्टयार्ड बाय मेरिट जो होटल है हीथ्रो में, वहाँ पर पीके रेस्टोरेंट की ओपनिंग की गई, जहाँ पर काफ़ी इन्फ्लुएंसर्स आए, काफ़ी और भी लोग वहाँ पर मौजूद रहे और लोगों ने वहाँ का खाना टेस्ट किया और लोगों को कैसा लगा वहाँ का खाना, आइए जानते हैं।
Hi, so we are at PK and today we have the grand opening. We are so excited and we have an incredible menu, incredible clients here with a beautiful location overlooking Heathrow terminals, and it's almost 150 cover restaurant. It's beautiful. We have nice cocktails. We have some really fancy, some contemporary Indian starters and some traditional, really regional Indian food and some nice fancy desserts. And hope you guys will love it, and please come over, support this business. Would love to see you here. Thank you.
Okay, we are here at PK Restaurant and Bar. We've been meaning to open this for the last couple of years. It's a tribute to our mother, late mom, who was the main factor behind the success of the brothers. We as a family been around in the community for a very long time. We lived around Southall for the last 60 years now. We are basically, as a community, personally feel we are a community success story. Mother was a very hardworking woman, and basically tonight you'll see it from all that is here, that this is all her legacy.
I had a really wonderful evening. The whole experience was great. The music, the vibe, the food was absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to come back.
Definitely, I will definitely recommend this. It's got a very good vibe about it as well, and the live music really does help. And actually, you can see the live kitchen as well, where everything comes from. So definitely put it on your list. I will definitely recommend it.
It's great vibes and amazing atmosphere. So we'll be back.
It was a pleasure to be here, and मेरे जैज़री बहुत ही close friend है. He's like my family. What an experience! What a lovely experience. सारा the food, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ welcoming ਹੋਈ, and the scenery outside. If you see outside, you can see the whole world here. It's beautiful. And I would love to come again and again with the family and friends. God bless.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the invite. The food was amazing. Love the vibe here. Definitely worth a visit.
बढ़ते हैं हमारे अगले इवेंट की तरफ। द भवन ने एक गाला डिनर ऑर्गेनाइज कराया मीरियट होटल लंदन में, और वहां पर काफ़ी लोग मौजूद रहे। यूके की बहुत सारी सिटीज़ से भारतीय वहां पर आए, और भी बड़े बड़े लोग वहां पर उस इवेंट को अटेंड करने के लिए आए थे। आइए देखते हैं कि क्या कुछ हुआ उस इवेंट में। और मैं बता दूं कि चीफ गेस्ट जो था उस इवेंट का, वो थी अनुष्का शंकर, जो पंडित रवि शंकर की बेटी हैं, और वो भी वहां मौजूद रही। क्या कुछ उन्होंने कहा, क्या कुछ उन्होंने किया, और वहां पर क्या कुछ हुआ, आइए देखते हैं।
My colleague, the High Commissioner of Uganda, Chairman of the Bhavan, Surekha ji, the inimitable Nandakumar ji, and of course, the absolutely amazing Anushka Shankar. Deservedly so, I think Anushka ji deserves another round of applause. I wanted to
fast forward over the years, I live back in London again now, and it's the place where anyone asks me, I want to learn sitar, I want my child to learn flute, where would I send someone to learn Kathak? It's the Bhavan. I always say, call the Bhavan, it's my #1 place that I would think of. It's an incredibly special place that we have, and I keep coming back to being a child and knowing the Bhavan. Of course, as an adult, I can appreciate it, but I think for children to have that kind of exposure to their roots, to arts, to culture, to mythology, to all the things that come through what the Bhavan offers is so beautiful and meaningful. And of course, coming to my father, he had such a great love and appreciation for the Bhavan and supported everything they stood for. And so the relationship continued on, more deeply as I was his daughter and got to relate more and more closely with the Bhavan. It's meant a lot to me. Nanda uncle also, as a human, as a person, what you do, through the bhavan and yourself. The connection extended further. He will never say this, but he also did the whatever we call it. He presided over my wedding rites as well. The wedding didn't last, but the relationship with the bhavan has lasted, so that's okay. And he.
बढ़ते हैं मेरे आखिरी इवेंट की तरफ। हाई कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया ने यहाँ पर लंदन में मुंबई टेरर अटैक 26/11 में जितने भी लोग शहीद हुए, जितने भी लोग हमारे बीच नहीं रहे, उन सभी को ट्रिब्यूट दिया और यहाँ पर एक छोटा सा प्रोग्राम रखा गया जहाँ पर यूके के भारतीय वहाँ पर मौजूद रहे और उन्होंने सभी को श्रद्धांजलि दी। आइए जानते हैं क्या हुआ वहाँ पर और कैसा रहा।
Lord Mr. Sharma MP, Deputy High Commissioner of ECR, Mr. Sujit Ghosh, Minister of Coordination, Mr. Deepak Chaudhary, Mr. Kuldeep Shekhawat, and Ms. Chodna Iyer, please.
Behind the 10 gunmen.
Fire coming out of the top of the dome of the old Vatican, a huge plume of smoke. Just sometime back we heard some shots being fired here.
26/11/2008 के दिन मैं मेरे फैमिली के साथ, मेरे पापा, मेरे भाई और मैं, हम तीनों पुणे जाने के लिए मेट्रो से स्टेशन गए थे। हम भागने की कोशिश की, वैसे कसाब की गोलियां के मेरे राइट हैंड में लगी। फिर चेहरे पे एक मुस्कुराहट है, ऐसा लग रहा है उसे हम लोगों को मार के खुशी मिल रही है।
Many families, including my very dear friend, late Lord Noon, was stuck there. We could see the pictures coming through. Remember those people who were inside. And I'm sure Rami will agree, Lord Noon was so shaken, and whenever he spoke after that, he always brought that incident in his life. Those memories can't go away when we face that kind of atmosphere even today.
On Indian soil, this was a tragedy which we will never forget. And I'd like to give special thanks to His Excellency Vikramji and his colleague Deepak Chaudhary and Sanjay ji for organizing this tribute where we can remember and rekindle our thoughts for those people who perished for no fault of their own. They were victim of hatred, they were victim of terrorism, and there is no justification. There should be no place in the world for terrorism or terrorists.
I was contemplating Gandaji's portrait and thinking about one of the testimonies that he had in his life was to simplicity. And today there's many symbols of simplicity. The simplicity of the petals on the flowers, the simplicity of that beautiful music that we just heard, and the simplicity of the thought of the right of our citizens to have security and safety.
You might say that sounds vengeful. It isn't vengeful. Forgiveness is for those who suffer. It is for them to choose, should they wish, to forgive and to move on. But for the state of India, which I have the honor to represent, forgiveness is not part of that lexicon. People have yet to be brought to justice, and we will remain determined in ensuring A, that they're brought to justice, and B, that everybody knows that the state remains implacably wedded to the idea of bringing people to justice. That act, for those who committed it and for those who organized and orchestrated and controlled it, remains a debt yet to be paid. Finally, never again. The point of never again isn't just to make an empty threat that we will not, or a promise that we will not countenance further acts of terror, but it is also to harden our systems, harden our resilience in the face of the sustained idea that any political difference between states can be settled through the use of terror.
इस हफ्ते की वीकली राउंडअप में बस इतना ही। अगले हफ्ते में फिर ऐसे ही प्रोग्राम्स लेकर आपके पास आऊंगी, और अगर आप मुझे अपने इवेंट्स में बुलाना चाहते हैं तो स्क्रीन पर दी गई ईमेल एड्रेस पर आप मुझे ईमेल कर सकते हैं और बता सकते हैं कि मुझे अगला कहां आना है। तब तक के लिए देखते रहिए MA TV, योर चैनल ऑफ चॉइस।